Good evening, everybody, and welcome back to the Miss Fin Show. I am your host, Miss Fins. Welcome to League Wide Wednesdays. How you doing, Color?
Pretty good, Miss Phins. I don't think you are Miss Phins, though.
You what?
We need. I said I don't think you are, in fact, Miss Phins. I think we need to confirm that.
Why?
I don't know. Just have this feeling.
I am Miss Fins.
There's always conspiracies going on.
Why? What do you mean? What are you hearing?
Well, you know how this world is. Well, I'm putting it
So,
out there. Miss Phins is not, in fact, the real Miss Phins.
just kidding. But Color, we don't have your logo, bro.
All right, give me a second.
One. How y'all doing? Hit that like button, guys. What's up, everybody in the comment section? Welcome. Thank you so much for coming through. Appreciate each and
How
every
about
single
now?
one of you guys. There you go. There he is. Oh man, we got what day is today again? It's League Wide Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen. League Wide Wednesday. So we're gonna give you our Super Wildcard Weekend Pickems, our most impactful player. We're gonna go over Week 18 winners and losers, and yeah, we're gonna have a lot of fun, guys, just like we always do every single Wednesday. Man, oh man, there's some very interesting weeks over here, buddy. I'll tell you that. Very interesting week. But let's start out with week 18. I can't even believe this. Can you believe all these winners? It kind of hurt. I'm not gonna lie. What's up, Jeremiah? Hello there, Miss Vincent Color. How y'all doing tonight? I'm doing good, man. Doing good. Just taking things one day at a time. Uh, let's see here. Wow. These predictions, man. These predictions we had, we were so close, man. And some of them, you know what I mean? Um, but let's get her started, ladies and gentlemen. Start out with the Saturday games. But before we start out with those Saturday games, as you can see down there, hit that like button for me on your way in. Public service time. Let's keep it clean, and also too, I might as well do it. Color. We're doing it tonight. They're probably gonna have a shorter show. I am dropping and pinning the link, guys. You will be able to come on as our guests. This is so where it's gonna be a call-in show. You guys can call in. I'll pin it up there. Not now. Give us a minute. Let's get through some of the stuff. But yes, you will be able to call in, talk about the upcoming games coming up, or if you want to talk about the games from last weekend. But we will be having a call in and show just to change it up a little bit. Um, Also, too, ladies and gentlemen, remember to become a member, guys. If you have the opportunity to become a member, shout out to all of our members, man. You guys make it happen. I appreciate each and every single one of you guys, man. Thank you. You yourself, sir, I remember. I appreciate you. You don't have to, like I told you, but I appreciate it, and thank you guys for those who do become members. Also, too, you can catch Miss Fins every single Monday to Friday, 8 a.m. Eastern, guys. 8 a.m. Eastern. So go check that out. And if you'd like to donate to the channel, you can. We got Cash App, Venmo, PayPal, old school ways. 100% of your donation does go to the channel. And we also have super chats, super stickers, and super thanks as well. So thank you very much. Everybody on Twitter and Twitch that's watching the show, thank you so much for coming through. I appreciate you guys. I know sometimes people feel like when they're watching on Twitch or Twitter, X, whatever, that they can't comment, but I can see your comments, guys. So if you guys want to comment, say hello, definitely go ahead and do so. What's up, Fred? Welcome. Go ahead and do so because we love being very interactive, ladies and gentlemen. But yeah, now well, we're done with that. Let's get into this. Pittsburgh at Baltimore, man. As I told everybody, Pittsburgh was gonna win, and I was right. So was Color. Uh, we both picked them, man. So I was actually kind of surprised. I was like, oh, we both felt like they were gonna win, and we both got it. So
Do
I'm
you
happy
remember
about
what my score was on that game, Miss Fins?
it. Yeah, you had it 27-17. I was
Okay.
24-20. 24-20. So nah, we didn't really get the score, but we got the right. We got the winners. That's for sure. Another
Hmm.
winners that we picked from the Houston Indianapolis Colts. We both picked the Texans, and guess who won? It was the Texans, people. That was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie. This is two good games, man. Two good games. Then we went into the, which I cannot believe. I cannot believe this, but you got me on this one. This might be one of your best weeks, sir. Cleveland at Cincinnati. Cincinnati was destroying Cleveland. It ended up being like 31-0. Then Cleveland ended up scoring two touchdowns. But yeah, Cincinnati, man, they got that game. That's for sure. I picked the Browns, so I'm taking this L. But you were right. I'm calling for the upset. You got it, man. Then you had Detroit versus Minnesota. We both picked the Lions, and both of us was correct. Now this is funny. The score ended up being 30-20. I predicted 31-16. So I wasn't that far off, man. I was not that far off. What's up, Seasoned Apple? And I love your name just because I love apples. So 24-21 Dolphins. Is that your prediction for next week's game? Because I like it. I like it a lot. Then we had this one was the biggest disappointment for me. Freaking Tennessee hosting Jags. 28-20. Jacksonville had the opportunity at the end and they were not able to do it. So frustrated. So frustrated about that one. That one, I was expecting us, but I guess the Steelers were very happy that Tennessee won because it guaranteed them being able to go. So there you go. Pittsburgh is going to destroy Buffalo. Yes, let's go. Nitro, what's up? How you doing? Hooked up Joe, welcome everybody. Thank you guys for coming through. Appreciate y'all. Hit that like button, guys. Remember, hit the like button. So we both picked the Jacks. We both got it wrong. Then the next game, Jersey Jets versus the Patriots. We both picked New England because I was like, there's no way that he's gonna go out if this is his last game as a loser. And they lost again. What you think on this game? Being a divisional game.
I didn't really have any thoughts about it, to be honest with you. Could have gone either way.
Awesome. Well, I'm not surprised either. Yeah. I was a little bit surprised. I just didn't think that he would lose like that. That's all. Then you had Atlanta at New Orleans. Man, New Orleans had the best game of the weekend. They dropped 48 on Atlanta. Atlanta scored 17. Ugh, what a massacre. I mean, we both said the Saints, so shout out to us. And I think in point differential, you got this one. Not particularly the score, but the difference, man. You said 22-3, and I'm like, stop. And I locked it down. And it ended up being 48-17. So I mean, it was like a 30-point swing, and yours was pretty close, man. That's actually pretty good. Then we got the Buccaneers at Carolina. We already knew what was gonna happen. Bucks won. Panthers 0. Then you had Chicago at Green Bay. Green Bay came out there. They did their thing and they won. We both picked Green Bay. We both got this one. I'm telling you, this one was good. You're still beating me by one though. So let's see if I'm able to make one up. Oh no, that's it. No! Don't tell me that Color's gonna beat me this week. The Color close out the no, no.
I had to do something to get. I don't know if I squeezed into the top 10, but man, I had to do some kind, make some kind of move.
You did this. I think you beat me this week, Color. This ain't it for me. Wow. I think you beat me. Holy smokes. Watermelon Monsters are back big. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Then we got Raiders hosting Broncos. Las Vegas won 27-14. We both picked the Raiders. Man, I was off by 10 points. But I did correctly predict the Broncos 14 points, so I don't think that. Then we had Philly at New York. Philadelphia sucks major booty. They lost to the Giants 27-10. Who, by the way, we're not trying to win, in my opinion. God, talk about implosion. We both took L's on that one. Then we had Seattle at Arizona. Seattle just narrowly got that W. But by the way, Color, you guessed the game
You
semi
got
right,
what?
bro. You guessed
What game
24
was it?
23. It
And what
ended up
game are you
being
talking?
21-20.
What game were you talking?
Seattle Cardinals.
Oh yeah, yeah.
You were spot on that 1 point differential, man. I correctly though did predict Arizona at 20 points because I said it was going to be 23-20 and then it'll be 21-20. So hey, but that was still we were both right on the money. So the general consensus, guys, if Color and I are this close in the scoring and the winners, it's because that's just the general trend of how the season is going, and we are in fact savants. Then you got uh Kansas City at Los Angeles, the Chargers. This was a 1 point game. Kansas City 13, Los Angeles 12. Holy smokes. Again, Miss Phins getting another score right, man. I predicted it would be 17-12, so I correctly predicted again the loser score at 12 points for the Chargers. I'm just money on this. We both didn't get that one by the way, Color. Then we had what the heck is next? Rams. All right, Rams at 49ers. We both predicted Rams. God. Oh my God, this is probably my best week, and I still lost to you. I don't believe this. This is insane. But let's move on. Then you had Dallas at Washington. We both picked Dallas. We both were correct. Now, you're not going to believe this, Color. But guess what?
What's that?
I pretty much almost guessed the exact score Washington was going to have again.
Oh,
I
Dallas
picked
and
31
Washington.
to 9. It ended up being 38 to 10.
Wow.
Man, we
Wow.
were really in it. And then for the Dolphins,
Well, generally speaking, in week 18, you can pretty much pick like a lot of blowouts and be pretty accurate. You know what I mean? With your game script, you know, it's just there's so many teams that just don't care by that point, and so many
yeah,
teams that can roll other teams that you end up with blowouts like that. You know. And then even
yeah,
when you get one that takes somebody by surprise, it's usually because they are playing so well that day that they end up blowing the other team out. So you get a lot of blowouts in week 18. It's just kind of tradition.
that's true. That's true. What's up, Mark? Mark, I want you to come up here, but I need you to give us like 10 minutes because we got to finish this real quick. But then we're going to bring in the call in show because we are going to have folks come in the show. But I definitely want you up here because we're going to talk about the Dolphins Buffalo game. I just need a few minutes. Unless you want to stay in the back, that's super cool either way. So I just want to let you know. Okay. Um, And then obviously we both lost the Dolphins game. We both predicted the Dolphins. I said 23-20. It ended up being 21-14. You said 33-30. So I guess that technically I was like a little bit closer. What's up, Banana? What's up, Dean? Welcome, guys. So yeah, Color, you finished 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Dang, Color. 11 and one,
Is
two,
that my
three,
only
four,
11
five.
win week this year?
I think so,
Might
sir.
be.
And I
I've
went
been pretty
10
down this year.
and 6.
Did it get
Yeah.
me into the top 10 or no?
No,
Like,
no, no. You still like
no,
11th.
man. Well, 11th, okay. Well, I'm the bubble boy this year.
Yeah, you didn't crack it. And officially, I think I was six. I
I'm
was stuck
Mr.
at six.
When it comes to the top 10, I'm Mr. Irrelevant this year.
Yeah, I see that.
But
Then we
hey,
also had.
you gotta, anybody that's in that 70+% range, you gotta be proud of yourselves because, you know, that's what these sportscasters and all that get rated on. You know what I mean? Like, whether they're with their credibility and all that. And generally, they only run about 60, 65% year over year. So
Okay,
if you're up
okay,
over
cool.
70%, you should be proud of yourself.
Hey, man, I think we're doing better than they are. Actually, if you really take a look at it, which is pretty
It's a
awesome.
lot of games. I mean, there's a lot of games. Look at the overall record for each of us. You're talking about a lot of games. So that's a large enough sample size to say, hey, you pick at this rate, and it's a pretty solid rate. You know what I mean?
Yeah, when you're hitting at a 90% clip, I mean, I think you're pretty good at picking games. Just saying. That means you're doing your analysis really well and not
Now,
just
now
picking my
things
colors.
happen every year. Things happen every year, so it's just as likely that somebody like me might be up over 90 next year, and you might be in the 70s. So about five
True, true.
years, you can see in about 5 years, we'll probably both be right around 80%.
Yeah, true. I think the average would be 80% if we go by like last year's and this year. So I'll probably check that out and talk about it in a different week. But real quick to go over last week's most
Well,
impactful
it's
players
cool. We
we
already
had.
got 2 years in. We already got 2 seasons in now, the
I know,
sample
right?
size. So that's pretty
I know,
cool.
right?
Yeah.
We had two special guests. We had Nene and Phins. They also were part of the impactful players. Obviously, you picked Tua, Joe Mixon, CD Lamb, Smythe, Dolphins, Cowboys, and Eagles as total, um, total impact players. Would you say CD Lamb? Would you say that one was? Because he was the number one receiver, 98 yards. So I would give you CD Lamb on that one. Cowboys defense, would you say? I mean, they did stop Washington and they only scored 10 points. So I give you that one. You called a few good ones. Joe Mixon, yeah, with 111 points, 111 yards. I give you that. So you got three solid impact players this week. Uh, Let me see if I got anybody. I should have picked Najee. See, Nene got Najee for sure. Steelers defense for sure. Her and I both. Actually, the three of us ladies picked the Steelers defense. I'd say we each got it. She picked Travis Kelsey. Let me see here. And funny enough, he wasn't the most impactful player in that game. What's up, Michelle, madam? You and I need to talk, John Lady. I don't know if you're on Twitter or not, but yeah, we gotta talk. My God, see, you can't even say nothing. We're gonna bring you up here too, by the way. But yes, congratulations, ladies and gentlemen. If you didn't know, Michelle is our 2023-2024 Miss Fans Pickems Challenge winner. Congratulations. And the crowd goes wild. Yeah, man. That's congrats, congrats, congrats. And that's pretty much it. AJ Brown, nah. Jonathan Taylor, nah. Trevor Lawrence, nah. So Not that many that we got, I would say, as far as that.
Did I get
Funny
Joe Mixon
enough,
again?
yeah, you definitely got Joe Mixon. You got Joe Mixon,
Wow.
CD Lamb, and
You know, it's a
Cowboys.
real shame. Real shame they didn't make the playoffs though, because I can't pick Joe Mixon this week.
Yeah.
Oh,
You
yeah,
know
the
what's
shirts came
interesting?
yesterday.
What's that?
Um, it's interesting that as a fan, we picked the Dolphins to win, right? All four of us, between you, me, Nene, and Insanity. But three of us, as a reality check, as a realistic point of view, is yeah, more than likely Bills will win, and that was you, myself, and Finsanity. We did say that, so that's very interesting. You know what I mean? Very, very interesting. Even that Dean, he predicted the Bills 28-24. So, but interestingly enough, he had it if the Dolphins would win, it would be a close game, 22-21. So that Dean, you weren't that far off, but you did pick the right team at this point. Oh no, she didn't. Thanks. At least I don't choke under the pressure like our offense. I love it. Oh, Michelle's coming out here with the guns. But yeah, man, postseason pick'ems. I can't wait. This is gonna be a lot of fun. So before we get into the pick'ems, because obviously wildcard weekend is what, 3 games? How do you think we should do it? Because I think we can make our picks and then bring everybody up, or should we do bring people up and then make the picks? I don't know. I feel like we should do the picks because I feel like we're gonna go off on a tangent, right? I'm just thinking Supercar Wildcard weekend. Definitely think that we're gonna go off the rails with this one. I don't know. I just have a feeling. I've got the power. Oh yes. Boom, 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 boom. What's up, Dolphins of the Mind? Yeah, let's do it this way because it's gonna be much easier. You still there, Color? Can't hear you, sir.
Yes, I'm still here.
All right, cool, cool, cool. So let's do the divisional, not divisional round. Sorry, the Super Wildcard weekend. We've got several games, ladies and gentlemen. So it's gonna be a lot of fun. Let's talk about it. You got on Saturday. You got Cleveland at Houston, 4:30 p.m. game on the NBC. Tickets right now at $119. Um, that's gonna be very interesting. Then you've got that particular game right now. The Technically right now, from what I see, it looks like Cleveland is favored by 2.5 points. The over under is 44.5 points. The Texans will be hosting the Cleveland Browns. Browns are coming into this game 11-6, 3-5 away. Texans are 10-7, 6-3 at home. So they're a very good home team. So, who do you got, Color? This will be a Saturday. This Saturday coming up the 13th at 4:30 p.m. on NBC, the AFC Wildcard Playoffs right here. Who do you got, Color?
What was the first game? I'm sorry, Miss Fins.
Browns
I'm running a little
Texans.
later. Remember what we talked about earlier today? I'm running a little later
Yeah,
on schedule than at first thought. So my hands are kind of full right now, but I'm sorry.
no,
My fault,
you're
Color.
good. You're good.
Mom says hi. Mom says hi though.
Hello, Mrs. Color. How are you doing?
Tell Mom, tell everybody how we're gonna win the game this week.
We're not.
Wow, you hear that?
That's a
She's a
realist
nice
right
and
there.
ass
True Dolphin fan. Don't worry,
So
we're
what
gonna
game
change
are
your
we
mind
on?
today. We're Browns Texans. Browns Texans. So Saturday will
Browns
be
and
the AFC.
Texans.
Yeah.
Well, I look for Joe Flacco to continue to show his veteranness over there, and I think he's in a really comfortable situation. I think he's been doing fine distributing the ball. I think the Texans have a good defense. I don't think it's enough to stop a veteran like him. I think CJ Stroud is going to give it all his heart. But I think he's gonna. It's we're gonna be reminded that he's still a rookie and Joe Flacco is not. And I look for the Browns to win this game like 28-17.
Ooh, 28-17. Okay. Well, you're picking Cleveland. Okay. I actually in this particular game, a lot of people forget Browns got some serious injuries coming up. Like they got some serious injuries. You know, they don't have Nick Chubb. They don't have a few other key players. So for me, just to outright pick them, I mean, I can't. You know what I mean? It's right now Cleveland. They're missing Marquise Goodwin. Miles Garrett is questionable. Kareem Hunt is also questionable. Like they got some major players. Plus, I mean, I get Texans do too, but I don't think it's gonna be such a gimme game for the Browns. And it is split at 50-50. It's a literal pick 'em, like flip a coin, pick a team. But one thing I will say, even with all of the injuries that the Browns have come up with, you cannot deny their dominance whatsoever. Um, so I'm going with the Browns as well. I don't think it's gonna that be that big of a like being the over under being so 43 and a half. I actually think it's gonna be a little bit closer. I think I see it more like a 27-24 kind of game, like just shy of not being able to get it down there and get it. But I am picking the Browns for that one. What do you guys think? What's up, Red White and Bills? Welcome, welcome, welcome. Much love. You too. Hit that like button. Yeah, hit the like button. I'm going for Texans though because that's what my brother's team. Oh, awesome. Amari Cooper's back. That Dean says Cleveland 17-13. Amari Cooper's back. Yeah, I'm going for that one. I like that. I like that. Feel like Brown have the edge. Yeah, I think so too. Thank you so much, Red, White, and Bill. Guys, if you haven't checked out Red, White, and Bills, please go to Red, White, and Bills. He's phenomenal. Absolutely phenomenal. Great content, great human being, and understands that although his team won, they're just still trash. Uh, we're gonna leave the Dolphins game for last. Obviously, let's go to Sunday. You got Steelers, Bills. Ooh, Steelers, Bills. Funny enough, we got Mark in the back. He's gonna be coming up soon in a little bit. What's up, Bike Stock? How you doing? I'm sticking with Buffalo 24, Pittsburgh 17. I'm loving it. Stick with your team, Bike Stock. That's what you're supposed to do. Steelers, Bills. Okay, let me be honest with you guys. Buffalo right now is favored by 10 over under, and this one's 36 and a half points. Steelers have a shot. They do. They have a shot. Steelers right now are 10-7, 5-3 away. Bills are 11-6, 7-2 at home. They have a shot. This is gonna be on Sunday at 1 o'clock on CBS. They have a shot. According to ESPN, a 23.4% shot and winning this game. I'm gonna be realistic because this is my brother's team. Without now if they had TJ Watt, I'd be a lot more confident that they would put up a fight. But without TJ, I'm sorry, but this is definitely gonna be a Bills win in my opinion. Unfortunately, now I gave him 3% to make the offset, and why 3%? Because that's just a shocker ball shocker. Any given Sunday, you never know. You know what I mean? You never know. You see what I mean? Not without what Bills 28-21. You know what? Even Bystocks has a great point. Buffalo only scored 14 points last week. And even without TJ Watt, Steelers were able to get 10 wins this season. Remember, guys, he was still injured for a lot of the season as well. So even then, they still got. I mean, look at Najee Harris so far this season. Over 1,000 yards, 8 touchdowns, over 250 carries. Like George Pickens, also too. Uh, what's his name? Mason Rudolph. Like he's got. I'll give him a 25%. I'm gonna go with ESPN. I'm gonna give him a 25% to win this game. But it's gonna be a tough one. I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be a tough one. Mark says I see 17-13 Buffalo. Maybe a late Bills touchdown makes it 24-13. Steelers are dangerous and physical, and Steelers more viable with the weather. Really? You think so? All right, cool. I like that. So yes, I'm taking the Bills. I do think because of the weather, it's gonna be a low scoring game. I'm gonna go 21-16 Bills. What do you got, Color? He might be in the middle of something.
Where are we at? Bills and
Steelers.
Steelers. Hmm. I really
Steelers.
wanted to make that. I really wanted to make this my upset of the week, but I have plans for that pick
Yeah, me
already.
too.
Uh,
Me too.
but I really think the Steelers have the ability, given that they, you
Right?
know, the both times they played the Ravens to the same score, 17-10, and one of those times was Lamar Jackson in Baltimore, holding him to 10 points. So I'd like to believe their defense has the ability to hold Josh Allen down, but that's with T.J. Watt. You know, I
Exactly.
can't see how they get out of their own way without T.J. Watt. To be honest with you,
Exactly.
against that
That's my
Buffalo
problem.
offense.
That's
With
rough
Josh
without
Allen
TJ.
with his ability to extend plays and run right up to the line of scrimmage before he throws the ball and that kind of stuff. I just I just can't I can't imagine the Steelers being able to pull this one out. Even if I try to make a homer pick, or a hate pick, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Okay, so you got Bills. What's the score?
I still think they kind of struggle. Um,
Well, White Sox does have a good
Maybe like
point. If Steelers do have the upset, it'll be like a 17-16 type game.
right. Um, that being said, I still think the Bills, are tend to struggle in these situations. So I'm looking maybe 24-21 Bills
Okay, I don't know.
reluctantly.
He was in the back. I was gonna bring him up here, but we got that Dean. It's a call-in show. We're gonna let the fans pick with us too. Dean, what you got on this game, sir? What do you think? What do you think it's gonna be? Never mind. Oh, that was funny. So you said what? I didn't hear your score.
I'm sorry.
I didn't hear your score.
Oh, 24-20, I believe it was.
24-20. Okay.
Yeah,
Mark, if you're listening, I was literally just about to bring you guys up.
that was
What's
for
up, Dean?
Dallas. I mean, that was for Buffalo and Steelers, right?
Yep, Buffalo Steelers.
Okay, gotcha. Yep.
Can you hear me?
Yep, now we can hear you.
Okay. Yeah, I think the Buffalo Bills will win. I want the Steelers to win, of course, but the weather's going to be. What's the weather's going to be in Buffalo?
Very cool. Very, very cool. They have it projected right now at 24 degrees and snowing.
Okay, so it's going to be a low-scoring game, I think. If the Steelers do win, I agree with Caller, sorry. Like a 17-16 game, if Steelers win. Buffalo wins, it's going to be like a 21-17.
Yeah, that's how I have it. 21-16. And Bystock was the one that said 17-16 with the upset. So I like that. That's a good one. I wish right when I was about to hit the come up button, it didn't happen. Is a call in show. We're letting you guys come in, make the picks, pick the games with us. Um. Okay. Now let's go to the next game because we have. Oh, what is it? Green Bay at Dallas. 4:30 game on Fox. This game right now is $103. This is the NFC Wildcard playoff right here with this
And this would be
particular
my upset of the week.
game.
And this would be my upset of the week. No, I'm just kidding. It's not my
You're
upset
picking
of the week.
Packers?
It is. I am picking the
I'm about to
upset, but
say.
it's not my
So you got
upset
the
of the week.
Packers 9-8.
Yep.
Okay,
I
so you
think
are
Dak
picking
is going to
Packers.
Dak. I think Dak is going to Dak, and the Packers are going to pull this out, and Jordan Love's going to have a fantastic game. And yeah, I think the Packers are going to win this one 31-27. And that is not my upset of the week, but it is in fact an upset.
Wow, 31-27. Dean, what you got? Dean? Man, here's wow, Lewis compare Marino. Year 4 to 2, year 4. I told him. So you're saying year 4. Oh, Lord. Okay, can you hear me, Color? Maybe he can't hear me. It's okay. We'll move on. I am picking the
Yeah,
Cowboys. I think
I can hear you, Miss Finn. What was the question, Greg? I'm sorry.
yeah, no, I was gonna say over under is at 50.5 points. There you go, Dean left. It's at 50.5 point. Dallas is favored by 7.5. Cowboys are 12-5 at home. 12-5 in total, 8-0 at home. I'm gonna ride that wave. I think Cowboys will win this one. I think they'll lose next round, but I do think they'll win this one. And in this
For anybody
particular
that
game, I
thinks
think
that,
it's gonna be
for
like
anybody, for anybody that agrees with that, which I don't blame you for, it's still not a bad idea to look at the Packers with the points. You know, I could see a
probably yeah. I'm gonna
3.4
pick
point dog here.
Cowboys. Cowboys 35, Packers 27. I still think that they will be able to go ahead and score. What's up, Dean?
What's up? Sorry,
So as far as the
technical problems. So
oh, no worries, don't worry about that. Gotcha. As far as the next game we got Rams at Lions. Is this your upset of the week? Because
Rams
Detroit
at
is favored.
Lions.
No, Color, you're not gonna pick that game. I know what Color's upset of the week is gonna be. Lord. Well, we're doing it. Okay, next game we got Rams at Lions, 8 p.m. on NBC. The Detroit is favored by 3. Total over under 51.5. Rams are 10-7, 5-4 away. Lions are 12-5, 6-2 at home. I know that the Rams are doing their thing, but I have a feeling that the Lions will get their first playoff win in 300 years. So I'm going Lions. I'm going Lions 34 the 17 Lions.
Wow.
Watch out for the Rams, yeah. I get it, girl. I
Um,
get it.
revenge game for Goff.
Heck yeah, I think he's gonna. I
Gotta
think it's
love
a
this.
Golf is gonna go off on his former team. They traded him like
Goff is
yesterday's
gonna Goff.
trash.
Is that what you're saying? Goff is gonna Goff.
He's gonna go off. Yep.
He's gonna Goff, right? He's gonna Goff.
Yeah, he's gonna
Uh,
go off.
You
Exactly.
know, I'm from Massachusetts. That guy Goff is gonna go off. That guy Goff is gonna Goff.
Exactly.
Watch.
Exactly.
He's gonna Goff all over the field.
Oh yeah, he's going up against his former coach, his former
And
team.
then he's gonna eat all
Oh
the
yeah,
sauce.
who rid him off? He took him to a Super Bowl and then they traded him the next day. Get out of here. What's up, Dean family? That's we see y'all. So I got Lions 34-17. Color, what's your score?
Um, Rams 28-24.
Of course.
Sorry.
And I know it's not your upset of the week,
I love
so
you
whatever.
guys.
Dean, what's
I
your
love
what's
you
your
guys, but
score on this one?
you ain't been there before. Oh wait, he has been there before. Hold on a second. No, I'm gonna pick the Rams here.
He went
I
to
mean,
the
I'm gonna pick
Super
the
Bowl, bro.
Lions here. I am gonna pick the Lions
You
here in
if
a
you
revenge
forget
game,
that
but
man
it's not
went
gonna
to
be
the
a
Super
blowout.
Bowl,
It's not gonna
I
be a
don't think it's gonna
blowout
be a.
though. So
Oh, you don't.
I'll go Lions 27 to 20.
Okay,
The
I like that.
Detroit
Dean.
Lionesses.
I'm going Rams.
Ooh,
Rams
okay.
27-24.
Lions are as much of frauds as Dolphins. Man,
Yeah,
this
Michelle.
that's rough, man, rough. Okay. What's up, Hook Joe? And Raphael, I know
I
Lewis
mean, she's
sometimes
coming with a
says
lot
some
of authority.
controversial
She
stuff.
is coming with a lot of authoritas.
She
She
would know.
is
She
like,
is the winner.
I mean,
Number one overall, hands down. Nobody else. She came
hard
to
to
win, which
argue
I'm
that
actually. I was
that
gonna.
authority. You know, it really is hard to argue that authority. You know what I mean? So I
Damn, she
might
know what
switch
she
my
talking
pick
about.
back to the Rams. I don't know.
I came close, Miss Phins. I tried to catch her, but that's too far behind.
Yeah, I'm gonna switch my pick back to the Rams.
I'm switching my
I'm
pick to
sorry.
Detroit.
Okay.
I've been balking Michelle all year, and it's done me nothing but put me in 11th place. So I'm picking the Rams. 27-24.
Okay, Michelle, you gotta give us a score prediction. What's the score though, Color?
27-24.
27-24 Rams. Okay. Okay. Then we got the last game before obviously the Dolphins games, guys. We got Monday Night Football, January 25th, Martin Luther King Day. We got the Eagles traveling to the Buccaneers. Okay, and this is my upset of the week. I'm going with the Buccaneers at 9-8, 4-4 at home, and I stole it from you. I know I did, Color, because I know that's the one you were gonna say your upset of the week. Am I right? Huh? Color? I know that's what the one he was gonna say.
I'm sorry, Miss Fins.
Philadelphia's only
No, I'm
favorite by
driving.
3 points.
I'm kind of in and out of a dead zone. What was that, Miss Fins? I'm sorry.
No worries. I said you got next
You're
game, Monday Night Football, Eagles at Buccaneers, and I'm calling the upset, baby. I'm calling the upset.
Ooh,
Buccaneers
ooh.
win this game, and I
You
know it
call it,
was your
and
upset
I'm
of the week.
you call it, and I'm gonna follow.
I know that was your upset of the
Oh,
week.
no, that wasn't it. But you call it, and I'm gonna follow. Is that a good one?
I think
I got
Buccaneers,
a
with
real
the way they're feeling
special upset of
themselves.
the week. I am for this week.
I'm talking. I'm talking. Philadelphia is gonna bury itself. They're favored by 3, over under 43.5. But the way that Tampa Bay is playing, specifically in
Yeah,
the
I'm
last
gonna
few games,
follow you. I'm gonna follow you on that.
I
Yeah,
wholeheartedly
I'm gonna
believe
follow
at
you
home
on that.
too.
I have a real special. Mhm.
I mean, they're at home. Although I get it, DeAndre Swift, AJ Brown, you got hurt. You got such a stout team. Oh, that Dean, what's up? I think Color he ended up having being in a dead zone. So you're stepping up to the plate and joining me for now until he comes back. But
Okay.
Baker Mayfield is still trash. Yes, he is. But that trash is better than Philly. I'm telling you, he's feeling himself, man. I can't even deny it. I can't deny it. He is feeling himself. A 3-1. Is it 3-1? Yeah, 30-10. Yeah, 3-1. Almost a 3-1 touchdown to interception ratio. Over 4,000 yards. Like you can't deny it. They're feeling themselves right now, and Mike Evans is quietly one of the top 10 receivers in the league. So to me, yeah, I'm going Bucks with the upset right now. I am. I mean, if you really take a look at it, oh, excellent. What happened here?
I'm taking the Eagles.
You taking the Eagles? Okay.
Yeah, I'm taking the Eagles.
Color, I know you're back, but I didn't get to hear your points. I know you said you agree with me and you're following me with this one, but I didn't hear your points.
I was at the Eagles Tampa Bay game during the regular season with my in-laws, so I
How did
think the
that go?
Eagles match up better with Tampa Bay. It's a better matchup for them.
I like that. All right, cool. I'm gonna go
Even
Bucks. I don't think it's gonna be a high scoring game, although it's gonna be very. Actually, you know what? Wait a minute. Hold on. With the way Tampa Bay has been playing in the last 5 games, Tampa Bay is 4-1. Okay, they have found different ways to win, but in 3 out of their last 4 wins, they have scored. They're averaging 31 points. So I'm gonna go with that average, and yeah, I think I'm gonna go 31, 20, 28 Buccaneers. I'm telling you, that's how I feel. What about you, Dean? Nope, I'm
I'm sorry, I
retired from
got
the sea.
distracted there for a minute. Uh, Repeat that
What's your
last
score prediction?
score prediction. I'm gonna go with 30-14 Eagles.
I like that. Okay. And for you, Color?
By the way, sorry to interrupt. By the way, there's a
Uh-huh.
lot of Eagles fans in Tampa. It was like a
Already?
50-50. Yeah, it was like 50-50 in Tampa Stadium when I went with my in-laws. And they're all Eagles fans.
Oh
Like
well,
half the
remember,
stadium was
this is
filled.
state of Florida. Everybody retires here. This is why I
That's
gotta
true.
remind people. Everybody retires here. And then we have one more game, but Color, I don't know, can you hear me? ET phone home. Color phone home. I don't think he can hear me. It's okay. We're gonna keep it moving. Yep, there he is. He's back out again. Don't worry, Dean. You get to represent and be the stand-in for Color today.
No problem.
It's funny.
I got you.
Thanks, I appreciate you. Okay, and then we got Dolphins, Kansas City. Tell me the truth, sir. What are we thinking?
I got to think about this one. I got a conflict going on with my heart and my head again.
Okay. Hey, we got Sal in the middle. What's up, Sal? Mason Rule is gonna get a beatdown, bro. Y'all about to get stumped by the Steelers. Stop. Stop. Nah, I'm just kidding. I picked the Bills to win that game. But I wouldn't be surprised if Steelers did do the upset. That would be crazy. But again, guys, I have my own game preview game on Friday, so I don't really go into too much depth. But I will tell you this: AccuWeather has got it set at -1 degrees now. It's been changing. It was at 4 degrees, then it went down to 2 degrees, then now it's at -1 degree in Kansas City. Tickets are as low as 66, but it's actually lower than that because I've seen some tickets for $48. The over under 44.5 points. I'm taking the under no matter what. And Kansas City's favored by 4.5 points, meaning a touchdown or 2 field goals. So, in this particular game, Dolphins and Chiefs are both 11-6. Uh, Dolphins are 4-4 away. Chiefs are 5-4 at home. So it's not gonna be a gimme game for either one. Color, you there? Color, you there? Color. Yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
Miss Phins, this is what I got. It's the
Hit me.
four horsemen. That's A Chain, Mostert, Jeff Wilson, and Brooks. Step it up, and Coach McDaniel sticks with the run game. I think we win this. Score 17-16. Dolphins.
Dude, talk about a nail biter. So you're telling me we'll be down 14 points and Jason Sanders is gonna come in to kick a 53-yarder with the win in his back
Yes.
to get
Sanders is
us.
going to kick the winning field goal. Tua is going to get us into kicking range. And the pouring, the snow, the heavy snow, Sanders is going to kick it and win it.
Oh man.
And Tua is going to throw for less than 15 passes.
So he's gonna have to be very efficient with those passes.
Yeah.
Oof.
It's going to be a
That's intense.
run game.
That's intense. I mean, I don't know about all that. That's a rough one. But man, I'll
Mark
tell
it
you this.
down.
I'm not gonna give the my like overall score prediction because I got something cool for Friday. But I'll tell you this: Chiefs are favored for a reason, guys. They're the two-time Super Bowl champs. It's gonna be at their home. I agree, Michelle. Nobody can pay me to go there, but if they did want to pay me, they better pay me enough so I can buy about 17 thermals and about 20,000 hot ones for all over my body. Uh, is it supposed to snow? Well, the way they have it, it's actually going to be clear skies. Maybe partially cloudy is what they're saying. So it's gonna be cold, man. -1 degree. Oh my god. Which that means if it's literally -1 degree, it's gonna feel like -15, -20 degrees. That's a whole nother level of cold, man. That's a whole nother level. I don't even know if I can do that.
The field's going to be hard. It's going to be,
That ball is gonna be a ball. A
yes.
rock.
It's going to be a
It's gonna be
rock.
a rock. It's gonna be so freaking frozen.
So
And
we
then
need to
two already
run the
said he's not
rock.
wearing gloves.
Run the
Yeah.
rock. We need to run the rock.
Yeah, I agree. I don't think it's gonna be an air raid. But I do think that with those limited amount of air raids, you're gonna need to still pass the ball. Man, Sal says, remember I had a conversation this morning with you guys. I'm afraid. I don't know how cold that is, man. I'm scared. Your nostrils close and that cold. Holy cow, really? No,
It
man,
hurts
that's
when you breathe.
I don't know how people can feel like that's too cold for me. I can't. I just was not built that way, people.
Me either.
I was not built negative. I'm not Floridian, man. This is a peninsula. But yeah, this makes you want to think. Oof. Now, this is one thing I will say. Rica's already played in that weather. Multiple other players have played in that weather, so it's not like we don't have people who do have experience. And we also in the off season, Tua going into to play in very cold weather conditions up north. So hopefully that'll be something he can finally overcome. But when your nostrils close, you mean to tell me you can't even breathe from your nose? Oh Lord, no. I can't. That's insane to me. How do people do that? I can't.
We just need Tua to do a good
That's
exchange to the running back. That's what we need Tua to do. Hand the ball off and dink and dunk.
oh, that's gonna be rough. We do that, they're gonna stack the box. This is when we need to go ahead
It
and
doesn't
be.
matter. It doesn't matter. Just break the box. Doesn't matter.
So you
Just
saying
like
go run through them?
just run through them. Let's do it.
Yeah, but every time you get hit, you're gonna feel it.
So are they.
Like
So are they. You think which do you think would be more difficult, to tackle a runner or running through a tackle?
oh my God, really, Sal? Can't feel your extremities? Holy smokes! Like I hope Tua hold at least has one glove though. Even Tom Brady played with one glove. Like damn. So so I'm
That's
trying to
the
break
only
my arm.
chance we have. That's the only chance we have in that
I'm
weather.
scared. I'm scared. Like legitimately scared for that game. And another thing too, I heard the governor's telling people to stay home. That's why the tickets are so low. I saw tickets for $42.
Why don't they move the game to
$42.
another area like they did with Buffalo?
I don't know. But when I saw tickets for $42, I was like, then you know that's gotta be dangerous. I mean, people can literally freeze to death. That is 37 degrees below freezing levels. You know the freezing level is 32.
That's crazy.
Like that's insane. I just don't. I can't. I don't know.
All right, Miss
Are you
Finn.
back,
Sorry
bro?
about the dead zone. Yeah, for right now, I'm gonna go through a dead zone again, but I gotta catch up my picks. So we were on Buccaneers, right?
Bucks. Yeah, we
Yeah.
were on Bucks. I couldn't hear. All I heard was I'm gonna go with you, and then poof, I couldn't hear nothing else.
Oh, you didn't hear it. I'm gonna go with 50, and then it broke up. Yeah, 52 to 17, Buccaneers.
Okay, I'm not even
That's
gonna
what I
argue with you
said.
on this one.
Dang, I'm
It's what
way off then.
it's what he said, ladies and gentlemen. Then we've got now we're on to the Dolphins game. Dolphins at Chiefs. We're talking about it that it within this week alone, it went from being 4 degree game, uh, projected, to then 2 degree game to now color it's at -1 degrees.
I had
So what the heck it's
negative
gonna be?
three the last time I checked, so it seems like it's warming up a little bit. Uh, just kidding. That's still cold. But fortunately, they're also saying partly cloudy. No, not really any moisture. Winds
Yeah,
are
partly
only at
cloudy.
nine
Yeah.
miles an hour, but they're right. Winds are only 9 miles. The gusts are up to 25, and the humidity 87%. They're calling for that is sickening cold at that temperature level. That means ice all over the place.
Oh my God, Michelle. If they were to move it to Miami, let's go. I love that. A few degrees doesn't matter at those temperatures. It's true. And then Sal, I don't know if you heard me when I said, Sal said that not only can you not feel your extremities, your nostrils close in that kind of cold. I couldn't believe that.
Right.
I couldn't
right?
believe that.
And see, the thing of it is, Miss Fins, when 87% of the air is full of water, that water freezes on every surface that it's on.
I don't know how people can do it. You're not catching me in that weather. It's not gonna happen. It's just not. That's insane. The windshield kills you. So typically, what does the windshield end up being? Like negative an extra 10, 15 degrees? Like,
They were saying real field was
I don't know
negative
how people
15,
can do this.
negative 15 on the real field.
Oh
Culler,
God, no.
which would you rather do? Tackle somebody or run through a tackle at that weather? Getting hit or tackling somebody?
I don't know, man. That's a tough one. I think he might be in a dead zone again. Man,
He froze up.
it's so cold that color froze up. Ladies and gentlemen, I think I
Exactly.
need to shut this down. This is
Just
not
talking
this is
about the
not
game,
healthy
we
for us.
freeze up. Just talking
Exactly.
about this
Am I
game.
back? Am I
What's up,
back? Am
Josh?
I back?
Welcome,
Am I
buddy.
back?
Tackle. Yeah, it's
Am I
funny. We were
back?
making fun of you. We're like, even Kohler. It's so cold. Even Kohler froze. Like,
Yeah, yeah. I
Even
mean,
Josh
talking
says
I
about
mean,
it.
it's
tackle is
hard to
better.
even say. Like, I mean, your eye liquid is freezing. Like, eyes are literally freezing because of the juice in them.
Yeah, I'm getting cold thinking about it.
Dude,
Because
don't I look cold, man? It's
yeah,
68
because
degrees
look,
right now.
saline, like look, saline and anything with salt that's high salt content like takes long. It has a lower freezing point. But when you're talking about -3, even your tears are freezing. Like everything is freezing. When you go to like wipe your windshield, like use your windshield fluid. If it ain't already frozen, it'll come out like gel. Like the rain hitting your windshield is like gel.
So you
It's
think
really
there'll
gross.
be
I'm not doing it.
you think there'll be a lot of excuses if the Dolphins win? Oh, the cold weather, all this, that, the other thing.
Well, yeah, absolutely, and actually with good reason. I mean, both teams should be affected by this type of cold. It ain't like Missourians just go around in -3 playing football. You know what I mean? They're going to be affected by it just like we are. That's a fair point that a lot of people have been making today on social media. You know, and so I think whoever
Yeah.
comes out the winner here,
Sal, even
I don't want to say it's going to be luck, but
yeah, even Sal
geez,
said it.
man, whoever whoever compartmentalizes all that stuff the best, I guess.
For real. What's up,
So,
Cat for Life? Welcome, buddy.
hey,
Hey, what's
Cap,
what's up, guys? What you guys up to tonight?
what's
Hey, man,
good?
we're having a call-in show. We're enjoying ourselves. It's our Pickems game. We're picking the games for this weekend, and we're talking about Dolphins, Kansas City. Yo, it's -1 degrees, dude. We're talking about what cold does. Even Sal said the ball's like a rock.
Oh,
That's rough.
they said what, the humidity is like what 60% or something like that.
No, they're saying, well, first of all, they're saying that it's going to be -1 degree, partially cloudy, and that the real feel will feel like -15. How do you live? How can you even? It's
I can get out the
crazy.
house.
Thank you. That's crazy. What's up,
I
Todd?
mean,
Welcome.
it is. I mean, let's say what that has not been canceled. That people are going to that game.
They are. dude, I found tickets for $42. $42. I was like, wow, these are some really cheap playoff tickets.
I'm just full of hot chocolate.
It's 52 degrees here in Orlando, and I
Like,
got
that's
3
what I'm
coats
thinking.
on.
Like, wow, that's. Yeah, no, it says 68 down here right now, and you see me, I'm covered up. You lucky I'm not wearing my scarf, but I'm not trying to be too much
Oh
right
yeah,
now.
this
You
in
know
the
what I mean?
morning time. I'm like maybe 20 minutes away from you guys. You in Miami, right, Miss Phins?
Why do you think they're putting it
I'm
on
in Broward
Peacock?
County, so
Hey,
Yeah,
why do
give
you
or
think
take.
they're
So
putting
yeah,
it
I wake
on
up in the morning the same
Peacock?
time frame. Color, you're like what? Maybe an hour away, give or
Can you hear
take.
me, Miss Vince?
probably.
I
Can you
wake
hear
up,
me?
I put a jacket on, I walk outside,
Yeah, I
and
hear
then
you, Color. I hear you.
by the afternoon, I'm taking the jacket off. That's crazy.
No, it's insane. It's insane. But I hear you, Color. It makes sense that. Oh, I think Color went out and it's gonna come back in. But it makes sense that they actually. I mean, Color was saying, "Well, why do you think they put it on Peacock?" Well, I think it's because Peacock paid $110 million to the NFL for a really good
Yeah,
game.
look,
So
I
they're
get it. I get it. And trust me, I understand. People are like, "Why are you making a big stink about $6?" I'm just like, it's not about the $6. It's like, from what I'm hearing, a lot of season ticket holders are getting calls during the Baltimore Ravens loss, talking about they're getting the tickets renewed like automatically, and it's like
Why are
you're
we
good.
all of a sudden, and besides that, Cap for Life, why is everybody all of a sudden acting like, oh, it's just $6? If it was just $6, then the NFL could afford it.
You get
How
what I'm
about
saying?
that? Why? I mean, really? It's just $6. Tell that to the guy that ain't got $6.
Or the guy that has to like do the
$sign
membership and
color
have a credit
com.
card. What if they don't have a credit card?
that's true.
I mean,
One thing
since
I
when
did
was it
hear,
we're gonna
guys. I
play
don't know
this?
if you
Oh, it's
guys heard
just
this, but
well,
this
it's
is
just
a rumor.
$20. What the heck is $20 to somebody that says what the heck is $6? I mean, when does it end?
Which is
It's
true.
not.
You're
It's
right,
not
Color.
though.
But
Remember,
this is the
it used to
thing.
be what?
This is the thing that I
ABC,
heard.
NBC, CBS. They don't do no more.
But not everything is streaming services. Guys, I heard, I saw a post that said that NBC was going to black out the game locally. I was like, ain't no way.
Well, they should technically. If
That
they're
they're
talking about putting it on Peacock, then guess what? You get the privilege of being able to use rabbit ears if the game is sold out. That's rules.
no. What I'm saying is typically, whatever games it's like on Amazon, blah, 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 right? You still
Hmm.
get it locally. They're
Only if
saying
it's
they
sold
block
out.
their,
Only if it's sold out.
I don't know, but
That's NFL blackout
it's
rules.
I don't know. I'm just telling you what I had heard that NBC is looking to block out that particular game. Now, I personally thought, if I'm gonna be honest with you,
I
I
heard
can
we're getting
see
it
why they
local.
will put the Super Bowl champs. Well, I can see why they want to put the Super Bowl champ because nobody's trying to see Eagles Buccaneers. That's not a hot game.
No, no.
And I
Their
get the
bottom
storyline
line
with
is
Rams and
they
Lions.
know they know that there are people like, let's say, if this was in Miami, it'd be different because a person like me would apply. Like, I can't get it locally because I'm just outside the radio range in the broadcasting market for Miami. I'm in Palm Beach County, right? But yet, I grew up with a 305 area code. You know what I mean? And I'm like Cap said, I'm 55 minutes from the stadium. So you're talking that amount of distance and you're in blackout range. Like, you're in
Yep.
the range of, you don't get to see it on rabbit ears like the Miami and Broward residents do, right? Same in Kansas City. Okay. Now, if you're a person like me, right outside of Kansas City, now you are like, okay, they're saying to you, we know it's going to be too cold for you guys to drive in an hour or 2 hours. So we're
What's that?
making you pay Peacock. Peacock is sliding in and gouging that scenario and saying they have no other choice because they're not going to go to the game. My choice, if they did it to us in Miami, my choice would be, well, screw you all. I'll go buy it. Sorry, Miss Vince. I'll go buy the tickets and go to the game.
Mhm.
But now it's like Peacock, because I'm an hour outside of the game, I got to pay NBC to see my team play.
It's
If I
ridiculous.
started early enough in the morning, I could ride a bike to that stadium.
Yeah, Sab makes a good point here. Force you to go to bars and restaurants who have it. Yeah, it's. I
That
mean,
too.
that's what I
That
was
too.
telling people. I was telling people, look, if you can't see it or for whatever reason, you know what I mean. You could definitely go ahead and make it a thing. You know what I mean. If you want to make a watch party at home and charge everybody $1, you know what I mean, you can. Or if you want to go to a bar and watch it and blah blah blah. That's another option too. But I was saying, support your local restaurants. It's a
Well,
shame that
I'm gonna go ahead
yeah.
and and put it under the umbrella of what I already pay the NFL for, and watch it on a 10-inch screen instead of my TV. And I'm just gonna use my NFL Plus app on my phone and watch it there because it is available on that at the very least. Thank you, NFL, for NFL
It
Plus
is.
subscribers. Yeah, as long as it's
You
on
know,
your phone or tablet, you can't cast it to your TV. You can't put it on your computer monitor. You can only use the average people have an 8 to 10 inch tablet, you know what I mean, or your phone.
eh,
So I don't care. I don't care. I'm
it
already
is.
paying for that, and if I got to watch it on a 10-inch screen because of that, then so be it. I can still see what's going on.
If
And
you have a
technically,
smart TV,
and technically, there's software out there where you can just cast your whole tablet to your TV. So effectively, you can still find a way to do it, but you don't have the built-in casting feature right in the video player like you do on most stuff. You know what I mean?
I have a Roku TV, and I'm able to get NFL Plus on my TV.
So they
And
have an NFL Plus app on Roku. Is that considered one?
yeah,
Did they let it stream those games though?
yes,
Oh, cool. See, at least somebody's
Wow,
working with
that is
getting a
cool.
license. Roku apparently has bought the license to do that. I haven't found it on Amazon, and the NFL Network app on the Amazon Fire Stick doesn't have any watchability like that.
no,
That's pretty
Amazon
good.
has.
I'll try my TiVo device. Maybe my TiVo stream has it. I don't know, but I
Yeah,
haven't
we're
plugged that
gonna.
in a while.
So we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna talk about this game more, obviously, coming up. But out of all the games this weekend, because it is Super Wildcard weekend, which game intrigues you the most? Like, which one do you think is gonna be like a game? Like, man, I think this is gonna be like a fireworks game. Cab, let's start with you.
Oh man, for me, I don't know about fireworks, but I
Yeah,
think it's
because
gonna
you
be
got
like a
Browns, Texans, Steelers, Bills, Packers, Cowboys, Rams, Lions, Eagles, Buccaneers, and obviously Dolphins, Chiefs. So
no, yeah, that Rams Lions game is intriguing.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'd agree with that one.
I
Maybe the Packers Cowboys game could turn really stupid really quick. You know.
I don't know. I think the Cleveland Texans. I like to see what Stroud would do in the Cleveland defense.
Yeah, because all the scenarios, like a lot of people, it's funny. I've been talking to a few people, and I didn't believe this whole script writers crap. You know what I mean? Like the NFL is scripted, blah blah blah. I have this argument with my brother every week, so it's like we talk about it all the time, and I'm like, it can't be. And then when you look at Super Wildcard Weekend, you literally, ladies and gentlemen, can't make this up. You got the Browns who traded how many picks and paid $230 million fully guaranteed for the Texans quarterback, Deshaun Watson. Then they go take those picks, get the second overall pick after they tank, not tank, but they're just that bad. Second overall pick up CJ Stroud. And not only did this rookie and their rookie head coach, get 10 seasons, 10 games in the season, so double digit wins in their first season together. They also get into the playoffs. Oh, but wait, they win their division on top of that. Never happened in NFL history. A rookie head coach and a rookie quarterback making it into the playoffs, let alone win their division. So, with that, that's just the first one. Then you got even the Dolphins Chiefs. Tyreek is finally going to get his revenge at Arrowhead. Like, that's the other one that I see. There's really nothing between Steelers and Bills, if we're gonna be honest with you. But then you go Packers and Cowboys. You got what's his name? McCarthy, who used to coach the Packers, who got fired and then went to the Cowboys. So now he's hosting his former team. Like, you literally can't make this up. And then obviously we all know, I think, the biggest one. You got the Rams, who literally traded away Jared Goff after not like making it into the playoffs or second round. He took them to the Super Bowl. And the next year they traded. They traded him. And right now he's got, in these last 3-4 years that he's been doing this, got his team to their first ever divisional win and first ever game hosting. This is crazy. And then on top of that too, it's a home game. Like, you can't make this up. I didn't think it was gonna be a thing, but the script writers, man, bravo, they got this one. This was a great a Hollywood
Better than
story, man.
cable.
You can't even make this up. Like, this is, if the NFL was a soap opera, poof, this is like that season finale. You know, it's like the last 3 episodes
Yeah,
before the
yeah, yeah,
season
yeah. That's
finale.
what it is. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Like, oh, drama at every corner. Like, that's literally it. Like, you can't make this up.
WWE stuff there.
Seriously, you really can't make this up. So yeah, I gotta see. I agree with you, Cap. That Rams Lions, I think, is probably the number 2 game that I'm mostly gonna watch. There, and then only because it's my brother's team, I gotta watch the Steelers Bills game. But to your point, that Dean, I want to see what the rookie can do, because on the other side, it's a Super Bowl winning champ. You know, so if I mean, the upset would be Texans winning this game, and maybe they make a run to the Super Bowl.
All I have to
Oh,
say is if you let the Browns make a run and they make a run and we don't, you will not hear the end of it from me.
Yeah.
I know, because we had an opportunity to get Deshaun Watson and we had an opportunity to get Lamar Jackson. I get it. Trust me. I'm well aware.
And then the division matchups after all these games happen. I mean, with Flacco going to, you know, to
Yeah,
Ravens as
if they win, they will
possibility,
go to the Ravens. They will
and
go to
Chiefs
the
finally
Ravens if
going
they
to
do.
Buffalo.
They beat the Ravens with Watson with a busted shoulder.
Exactly. And then to your point, Dean, then if the Chiefs do end up winning, they will go to, for the first time, to Buffalo for that. Or on the other hand, if we win, we will go back to Big Brother and go to up to Buffalo for the divisional round. And here we go, third game in the season. And you know what they say, ladies and gentlemen.
We would go to
You don't beat a
Baltimore
team
now.
3 times in a season, which
We would go
means the
to
Miami
Baltimore.
Dolphins will be winning.
We would go to
No, we won't.
Baltimore. Yeah,
Would
if
we go
we
to Baltimore?
win, yeah, because we're
Oh,
number
that's right, because we're
6.
the
Pittsburgh would
6
lose. We'd be the lowest seed, so we would go to the Ravens. But we can have a matchup:
for the AFC, right?
Miami at Buffalo for the AFC Championship.
And then can you imagine Miami lose a devastating divisional? They were 3 games up in the
That'd be a
division
Disney
with 5
movie.
games to go. And
It
here
doesn't matter.
comes,
And here comes
and
the
here
Dolphins.
comes the Miami Dolphins in Buffalo Town
The
to
team
beat
that
the
was left for
Go to
Buffalo
the
dead,
Super
Bills
Bowl.
to get to
arising from
the
the
Super Bowl.
depths.
Yo, that
That's what
holy
I always said.
the real greatest story ever told.
The
the
greatest
greatest
story ever
sports
told.
story ever told will be written. I mean, what did
And I'm
Buffalo
not
do
telling you
with their 3 division titles? Nothing. Miami's going to write
four.
the
Remember four.
greatest story right here.
That
would be wild. We win in
would be
Kansas City by
That
1
would be
point.
insane. That would be, oh my, I don't even know how I would lose my.
That would be
Oof.
17-16.
I don't even. Yeah.
I'm calling it now. The greatest story. Here we go. 17-16 at Kansas City where Sanders kick. We go up to Baltimore and we wipe them 55-10. Then we go into Buffalo and we beat them 21-14. And then we meet San Francisco 49ers in the Super
Michelle.
Bowl, get Dan Marino his ring, and beat them 56-10. Closed. See, we got hope.
Oh my God. The best team in NFL for the 2023-2024 season. Your Miami Dolphins are the Super Bowl winners. What do you have to say, Miami? We won.
I would cry. I would be crying.
Yeah, I just can't.
I'd say, Johnny, dinner time. Come in from the backyard.
What would
I would be
would
so
the NFL
happy,
have
bro.
to
I'm
say
crying
then?
just thinking about it.
And Tua
I'm crying
gets
just
the
thinking about
MVP.
it.
Tua gets the MVP of the Super
Hell
Bowl
yeah.
on a winning drive. It's 14-14 time with 2 minutes left. 1 minute 43 seconds left. And he goes down and he scores the winning touchdown. He scrambles. He can't find a receiver.
telling you right
it's
now,
over 2.5
I'm-
seconds. He's running. He's at the 15. He's at the 10. He's at the 5. 2 rushes it. Touchdown.
Bro, do you know? I can't stop. You guys are making me cry. That makes me so happy. I can't. What's up, Liz? Welcome. We're giving our fairy tale ending. Okay.
Hey, he's
You're
doing it
waiting
while
to
he's
go,
like
man.
fighting off 3 defenders. He fights them off, and then he'll
Yep.
do like a rollout, and
Yeah,
he'll
he
throw off
stiff-arms.
the run.
Right.
40-yarder.
He jukes somebody in the back, cuts
He
inside.
does a jiu-jitsu move.
Then he hurdles one of them and stiff arms the other. So leap into the pylon, ladies and gentlemen. Touchdown,
1 yard short.
Miami. No, shut up. Brian kick it.
Or even better.
What's up? So funny.
He gets down to the 5-yard line. He doesn't make it in.
Bro,
There's
with no
5
time
seconds
left.
He does a fake
swear to-
spike and he rushes it in. He does a fake Marino spike and he rushes it in for the winning touchdown with 4 seconds left.
Bro, y'all are too much. Let me tell you something. You turned my dream into a nightmare for a second until you brought it back. How we get into the line. I can't even say. Bro, my dream went like this and then crashed down at the wall. I was like,
They went from a Disney movie to a horror movie.
Fake spike rush touchdown. Tua.
Holy smokes, dude. It's like what is it, Jason, right? How is it that they always, everybody's always scared and all he does is just walk around, or him or Mike Myers, and somehow always catches up to people. I don't get it. Oh, snap, bro.
Nobody ever thinks
Monday?
to call
No,
the police.
it's Saturday.
Nobody ever thinks to call the police.
The police?
Yeah,
Oh,
like,
man.
why doesn't anybody ever call the police?
Yeah, there's always the sheriff and the deputy. That's it. That's the first guys taken out.
Right, yeah, in the movies. Yeah. I was like, what is
They got no police force, but only 2 guys.
Always. But I'm telling you right now, man, you turned my dream. What Cap? When you said down at the one, I was like, no, because like in my head, it's gonna be like tum 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 tum. You know what I mean? Like tum 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 tum. Get out of here, tum 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 tum.
Gotta do that stiff arm.
Chariots of fire. That's what it is. The chariots of fire.
Oh my God, down at the one, and you're like, and then you see the rest, no good, and you're like,
That's terrible.
ugh,
That's
no,
a Dolphin thing.
Oh my God.
no,
Miss Phins. Miss Phins. I got
fourth
an
and
ideal.
inches, turnover on down, the Miami, what is it, the 49ers are Super Bowl win. Bro, I'm telling you right now, for his safety, Tua better say he's gonna retire. I'm telling you right now. Like I'm telling you right now, for his safety, Tua better say I'm officially retired from the NFL. Thank you so much to the fans, blah blah blah. Because I'm telling you right now, bro, no forgiveness. And they're coming straight for the headshot. Like, no forgiveness. Everyone's gonna murder him. Everybody. I don't care. The biggest tournier is gonna be cursing up a storm at that thing. Be like, are you freaking kidding me? You couldn't get 6 more inches. Like, bro, I'm telling you right now, it would be the most hilarious and more heartbreaking thing ever. Like, because you're gonna see the effort to literally just right there. Now, question: if it did end up like that, would that be a worse ending than when Pete Carroll decided to throw the ball and not have Marshall in the game for that last drive versus the Patriots? Which one do you think would be worse? Losing the way we just described at the 1 yard line or half yard line after going through all this adversity and blah blah and Tua, so then, or the Pete Carroll passing instead of running the ball.
This would be definitely.
That's it. That would be breaking another record, yeah.
Miss
You're
Phins,
funny, Miss Phins. Have a good luck. Good luck. Thank you. And listen, let me live in my delusion, okay? Let me live in my delusion.
Yeah, let's.
But
live
I
this.
like exactly. But I like the way that Dean said it too, because he was like, "Yeah, we'll be down at the 1, but with 5 seconds left, we somehow magically managed to get the ball off, and Tua sneaks it in for the." If Tua were to do that and win the Super Bowl like that, bro, I'm telling you right now, $300 million for the next 10 years. I'm going to give him the Mahomes treatment. I'm signing McDaniel for 10 years. I don't give a damn if we
I'll learn how
suck
to play the
booties for
You
the next 10
forgot
years.
one
ukulele.
thing.
I'm telling you right
I'll do
now,
everything, bro.
man, I don't care, bro.
You
I
forgot one
don't
thing.
care.
Miss Phins. The fake spike. Yeah, everybody runs up there. He does the fake spike. Then he runs it in.
That's right. Right. That's even more dramatic than Marino-esque. You know what I mean? Like, don't even
Exactly.
stop. Like, let's.
He doesn't
Now
throw the
we're just
ball. He
really
runs
sprinkling
it
in the extra stuff.
in. Yeah, that's the actual sprinkles on top.
Oh snap, man! But seriously, it's hilarious how we're saying this. But see, this is, and I get it. Bills fans are gonna say, "Sure, good luck," but they don't realize there's a reason why they say you just have to get into the dance. Nobody believed
Right.
the 2007 Giants had a shot. Nobody. They didn't even believe. Not even their fans.
Do you all think
So
that
it
this
just
weather?
it's just
Do you think this weather really is an advantage for the Dolphins at Kansas City?
okay.
They
I'm gonna
kind of
go back
eat.
to what Michelle said earlier because I think she stole the words right out of my mouth. And let me see if I can find it because this was perfect. Michelle said, "We got a QB from Hawaii, bro, and who played in Alabama and Miami. What are we talking about? I'm a Floridian. I can tell you right now. Heck no. He's gonna suck
That's right.
major booty. Are you kidding me? Now, you know who got that dog in him? It's Zach Sealer. They asked him, "Hey, are you gonna wear long sleeves for the game? You know, it's gonna be like this like weather, blah blah blah." He's like, "I've been playing sleeveless all season long. I'm gonna play sleeveless. I'm not changing it."
That
I
man
was like,
sleeps in the mountains naked.
"Ooh, I
That's a man's
swear he
man.
does, dude. It's a man's man." Tua played one game below 20 when he was in high school.
Really?
So
I didn't know
67 years ago, that's what we're bringing up. 67 years ago, the one game.
that.
Like, come on, man. No, I love you, bro, but come on. That's not enough. It's been a long time since that happened. And I get it. Listen, I told you guys know my brother's in college. He's playing football right now. I'm like, bro, it gets cold up there. Like, how cold is it? He's like, yeah, it's cold. Like, he's like, it could get down to the 20s, the 10s. I'm like, how do you do it? He's like, I'm good. Silly. I'm like, you better wear the jacket I gave you. You silly Billy. But I'm telling you right now, let that be the case, and the Dolphins come out of nowhere and have an ending like that, yo, with a fake spike to win the Super Bowl, no time left. Oh, give me my 30 for
Also,
30. Give me my
or
30 for 30.
what if Tua
Like,
slides at the 2 yard line? There's no one around. Tua slides at the 2 yard line, doesn't realize there's not enough time on the clock.
let me put it worse. He slides, break a knee. It's like, okay, that's it. It's over. Like, it's done. Get this man out of here. Like, you just can't. You just can't.
Miss Fans, I got
Like,
to
I'm
bring up
telling
something I've been thinking about with that bobblehead for Marino. Why don't we do some kind of like square thing for the playoffs? Pick a game and pick scores and do a square, and the winner of
I don't know
that
what
gets
that is.
that bobblehead.
Oh, like the Super Bowl squares?
Yeah, like the Super Bowl squares would do for the Dolphins Kansas City game, and the winner of that gets the bobblehead. Also, if it's a Bills winner, if a Bills fan wins the squares, I have a Josh Allen blind surprise bag thing. It's something that the Bills guys would like. So
So you're a closeted Bills fan?
no, I got
Okay, Dean. Thank you so much for coming through. Much appreciated. No, I'm just kidding.
Oh, God.
Just
no,
kidding.
I got one of those blind bags from Daniel, and I opened it up, and guess who's in there? My luck.
Thank you. Of course. Okay, I like that. You know what? Write it down properly. Like, write it down. And if you can shoot me an email, you know my email, missfans@yahoo.com. We'll do that for Friday, and that'll be pretty cool, and then we can give that away. That's fine.
Right.
It just I was not in the mood of giving anything out on Monday, man. I was on a rant. I couldn't. I needed to mend it, but now I'm cool. You know what I mean? No matter. We're on to the next. We got Dolphins
Yeah,
at Chiefs, and
I just don't
that's the
want
way it
the
is.
Bills fan to win a bobblehead Marino. That's all.
I agree. They don't need target practice, so. Dean, why aren't you using that for target practice? You see what I mean? The Bill stuff. Yeah, we're just gonna give it away if they win.
Oh,
If not, then
I gotta tell you guys, as soon as I got it,
we'll see.
I put those wristbands, the Miami Dolphins wristbands. I put it around it, and I kept it closed. I opened it. I seen it what it was. I closed it back up, and I sealed it so we can contain him. So
I like that. I like that a lot, actually. So, but yeah, that's I mean, there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Color, we gotta pick our impactful players, and since
I
we
never
had
even picked the
Nene
Dolphins
and
game.
Insanity.
I never even picked the Dolphins game. But I was just,
Oh, my
I'm
bad,
noticed.
my bad. We're
Yeah.
having so
Well, I
much
was
fun
just,
in our dreamland. You know what I mean?
so I was just glancing over at the smoke lounge tonight over on the Phins tailgate, and CB83's up there. I don't know who that guy is, but it goes by the name of CB83. And he was saying Culler probably lurking in the back somewhere. He's gonna come up and steal the last word and this and that. And I just told them all in chat that I'm co-hosting a real show tonight. Miss Phins has a way better guest. That's what I just told all the boys. So you know.
Oh, jeez,
But
I can't.
speaking of Dolphins versus Chiefs, speaking of Dolphins going into Arrowhead, into them cold temperatures and all that, we have finally arrived at my upset of the week. The only thing they really have on us right now, statistically speaking, is their defense. We cracked through that. Their wide receivers can't do nothing for Mahomes. And I think that the way that a couple games have gone against teams, like the way the last game went against Buffalo and the way the last game went against the Chiefs, I think we'll finally find ourselves on the other side of that kind of game. And I have us winning 24-17. There you go.
I like that. Lower the volume of the other show because I can hear it through here, and it made it hard a little
Sorry
harder
about
to
that. I'll
hear
get
you.
over there. Hold on. Give me a sec.
You're good. You're good. 24-17. Ooh, I like that. That's a good one. Okay. Dean, what did you have it as again?
17-16 Miami. Sanders kick
I
for the
like
win.
that. I don't know where Cap went, man. Cap, he just ran out of here. But let's do our impactful players, guys. And
By the way,
Dean, I'm gonna let you.
that's the first time this year that I've picked our team as my upset of the week. Just so you all know.
That
And
is
it's the
true.
best one.
I can't lie with that one. So, color, we got quarterback, running back, wide receiver, tight end, defense one, defense two. Go. Well, you can't pick
I'm
Joe
gonna have to
Mixon
do
this time.
I'm gonna have to do running back last because I gotta think about that one hard. The quarterback, I'm gonna go. You know who? Who else has the most to take on for themselves this week in the entire league? Who can make the most impact to his team? Who hasn't thus far in these types of games?
You're 100% right. Mason Rudolph.
Number
Let's go.
one, Tua Tagovailoa. That's it.
I know. Watching
I'd
AMC.
like to pick.
What?
I'd like to pick Joe Flacco, but Joe Flacco's already proven that he can be an impact player. So
Yeah. I'm going to go with Tua as well. What about Dean? Who you got?
I'm going with Stroud.
Okay, that's a good one.
Oh, I like that.
Gonna need an impact performance out of him for sure.
Look at Michelle. She says my impact player is Dan Marino. Man, he needs to win. He needs to be officially on the payroll for when we win the Super Bowl, so he can finally get his Super Bowl. You know, that's all I gotta say. You know what? What he needs to do? Can retired players play? Can they unretire for like a day and play?
No, not really.
Damn
I
it,
mean,
because
they
I would have
could,
been
I
like,
guess, but they
we
could, but the
made the Super
logistics
Bowl,
involved
bro.
probably don't make it possible.
Oh, now you
Because
got me
I would,
visualizing Dan Marino coming back against the 49ers in the Super Bowl this year.
bro. I guarantee you that man can throw 50 yards right now on his knees. I don't care
And
what
he
no one
does
tells me.
he's the one that does the fake spike winning
Oh my
touchdown.
God, we won the wild
So,
card with him. With Wildcat with him. Can you imagine?
right. So my
Bro,
wide
if
receiver. Go ahead.
hold on 2 seconds, Color, because I gotta get this off my chest. If you had if you knew it was Dan Marino and you're the defensive team, bro, are you gonna go ham on him knowing he's a living legend? Like I almost wouldn't even touch him. I mean, I'd cut him and two hand touch, but I wouldn't. I'm not trying to be the one to
Exactly.
tackle Marino. Like I'm just not. Like
To
you know what I
kill
mean?
Marino.
Like I'd bear hug him, maybe, I mean like, sir, I love you. I just can't tackle you like that. I can't. I don't have it in me. Like but I'd say the same thing if it was Joe Montana and the 49ers. Like I'm sorry, but I have too much respect for Hall of Famers like that. So I couldn't put it in me to like, really tackle you know, these living legends. So, but go ahead, Color. You were saying, and she's right. Michael Jordan did do it twice. So,
My wide receiver is going to have to be Amari Cooper,
okay.
and my tight end is going to have to be Durham Smythe.
I'm
Okay.
with you on
We're,
Smythe.
if we're going to get a win, we're either going to use him or we're not. But if we don't, we're not getting the
I'm
dub.
gonna go Super Homer. Hell yeah, Smythe it is for me too.
Now, who
Wide
do I got
receiver
left?
though,
Defense. Steelers as my second.
I love that. I'm with you on that one.
And
I'm
the
going
Dolphins,
on
of course. And the Dolphins, of
defense.
course. And I don't care what you say, Miss Phins. I'm not abandoning my guy. Impact running back of the week is going to be none other than Joe Mixon.
The man isn't even playing, Color. You can't. So you're
I'm
just
gonna
gonna
go.
take a straight.
No, I'm going Raheem Mostert.
I'm gonna go with Jeff Wilson.
If Mostert's playing. If not, I got to go with my boy number 28. By the way, I only saw one other number 28 jersey the whole entire night the other night. So I'm a trendsetter. I was walking around so proud of
You
my
are a
number 28,
trendsetter. That's
especially after the game. Especially after the game, all things considering. You know what I mean? Yeah, it was
Yeah.
fun.
I'm not gonna lie. If I were to get another, because my guy's 88. If I were to get another, it's a toss up for me. Holland kind of pissed me off with his whole little comment about like us fans and whatever. I can't believe y'all fans talking about. I'm like, we're fans, bro. It's what we're supposed to do. Gather your feelings and go play and do your fundamentals. Like, do your job. We're supposed to
Especially
be the
with
fans.
especially with the fact that the stuff he's talking about was us defending him.
No,
Like
it was
we
it
were
was the whole thing.
we were trying to stop two and ears from throwing him under the bus, and he
Yeah.
came out caping up for them.
I,
So
I don't get
uh,
I don't get players' jerseys. I always get my name put on the back and different numbers that represent my family. But if I were to get a jersey with a name on it from a Dolphin player, that would be AVG.
It's a good one.
that's definitely a good one. 47, man. Let's go. Let's go. That's definitely a good one right there. Okay, okay. That Dean, you still got a wide receiver, defense, both defenses, and then yeah. And I need a running back and wide receiver. I'm gonna have to go straight homer, except the Steelers defense. I'm gonna say impact player, wide receiver. I'm gonna go Pickens. Actually, I'm gonna have to go Pickens. I think. Oh, my running back is Najee Harris.
I'm going to go wide
That's my running
receiver,
back, and Pickens has to be.
Nick Collins, wide receiver.
Okay, he plays
Houston.
for. Oh, look at that for Houston. Yeah,
And for
yeah. Michelle
defense,
picked him too.
I'm going for Green Bay.
You get to pick two. Okay. What about Are you taking the Dolphins defense as your number one defense?
No, Green Bay.
No, you get two. So we usually
Oh,
do like The regular, yeah, you get two. So, and you go pick any
Okay.
two.
The second one, I'd go Dolphins defense because, yeah, we need it. Definitely.
Yeah, that's why we always. This is why we had to have a second defense because we'd always pick the Dolphins defense. So that's why we have a second.
Not
Yeah,
to mention that it's like shooting fish in a barrel too. I mean, just about every team has to have an impactful performance from their defense to win. So
Right.
you know,
facts.
like just easy. It's better to pick two because there's so many to choose from.
It's
So I
so
got
true. Okay,
Stroud. I got
Jeff Wilson.
Wilson,
You
Jeff
got Nick
Wilson,
Collins,
Nick
Durham
Collins,
Smythe, Dolphins
Dan Smythe,
defense, and Green
Dolphins,
Bay
and Green
defense.
Bay. Sounds good.
That's good. And then Culler has Tua, Mostert, Amari Cooper, Smythe, Dolphins defense, and Steelers defense. And I have Tua, Najee Harris, George Pickens, Durham Smythe, Dolphins D, and Steelers D. So I mean, I think we picked some really good ones. As far as more impactful player, I'd pick our special teams over our defense needing to be more impactful.
By the way,
Ooh,
Miss Fins. By the way, on that Durham
ooh,
Smythe take about impact player, we're going against the Chiefs this week. We all know they got the best tight end in the league. We all
true,
know they've struggled this year because of their wide receivers and all that.
true.
And we look at kind of like Tua and Mahomes. I just kind of browsed over the 9 criteria that I factor into my production rankings, and Tua and Mahomes, I can already tell just by a glance, have had just about the same season and likely will be right around tied in the same production numbers this year overall. That being said, uh, Jason Sarney just
Wait, why?
posted
Who?
something.
It cut off. It cut off.
Who, what, when? When did I get cut off? Like, what part did I get cut off on?
You got cut off at saying how you were looking at some. You were
Oh yeah,
saying
I was
something
looking.
about your little sheet or
Right,
whatever, and then it got.
I was looking at the 9 criteria that I factored in last year just to give a kind of quick glance, and I'm pretty sure Tua and Mahomes are going to be right around the same area in production this year, wherever that happens to land. They've had similar years. That being said, I've been talking about completion percentages and stuff like that with Durham Smythe, but there's also another number that Jason Sarney just posted a tweet that just is nailing home my point even further. Durham Smythe has the highest success rate of any player on our team this year at 72%. That has to do with what you're expected to get in given, like, based on your job, what type of reception you catch, stuff like that, what you're expected to get basically in that situation. And Travis Kelce's is 62 this year.
Hmm.
We have to get Durham Smythe involved in this game. We absolutely have to. It's imperative.
So, McDaniel, you're listening. So I need you to put him in here. We need Durham Smythe. Oh, that's gonna be good. But guys, I gotta jet, man. I'm super tired.
Me too. We did get it in shorter, being there's only 6 games, but it still went. We're under an hour. We're still under 2 hours, barely.
barely exactly. So give me a final thoughts, that Dean, on Super Wildcard Weekend.
It's not as bad as we thought, people. I kind of like the mannerisms of the guys we just brought in on defense. I think that they're going to be fine.
Oh, let's talk
Uh,
about those real quick because I know they were asking real quick. We just brought
Bruce
in
Irving, and I forget the other guy's name off the top of my head.
uh
Bruce Irving is one of them. Jonathan something or other, Jonathan Smith or something like that, or
I can't my brain.
Justin something. Either case, I saw the interview with Bruce Irvin. The dude looks like a professional at the very least. So, he at least looks the part. And
Agreed. He was a former Kansas City
yeah,
chief.
I think given, the struggles KC's had this year overall, nothing's going to change soon unless Mahomes decides to put on his Superman cape. That's the other key to the game. And if that don't happen, and I really think we got a good shot. We match up well with this team. I think last game could have gone either way. If we would have happened to been the ones to score on defense, we would have been the ones to win the game. So I think, we get out of our own way. We just play solid
I
football
think I agree with that.
in very cold weather, and we get the dub. Let's just get it. It's not, it's absolutely attainable for us, despite all that we've
Will
been.
McDaniel fumble the ball again? Hmm?
I
Can
mean,
you
I
hear
don't
me,
know.
Color?
I don't know.
You know what I mean by fumble, like instead
Yeah,
of like
everybody,
like.
including McDaniel, he's got to call the game of his life. That's just all there is to it.
I agree. I agree. Everybody's gonna expect it to be a ground game. Who cares? You still gotta perform. You still gotta use your ground people. Dean, any final thoughts? This fans, I think it would be all with all players. They respect Marino too much. Agree with that one. What do you
Hard
got?
nosed
Final
football.
thoughts?
Hard nosed football. Whoever runs for more than 120 yards will win this game.
Ooh, I like that. Okay, awesome. Well, Dean, thank you so much for coming through. Have a great night. Hopefully, we'll catch you tomorrow morning. Remember, guys, tomorrow morning we have Mrs. Needham. Ladies and gentlemen, we have Mrs. Needham. Yes, Nick Needham's mom will be interviewed by yours truly tomorrow morning at 8 a.m. Eastern, guys. We're gonna be talking about their charity. We're gonna be talking about um his playing time, the injury, what he's looking forward to, and things like that. And does he want to stay? What's going on? All of that will come tomorrow, guys, because it's gonna be great. Also, too, guys, if you can do me a favor, go ahead and support those who do support the channel, like Chef Jew and Chef Jew's Catering. If you're looking for a great chef to cater your next birthday, business, office party with it, mouth-watering cookies, cake, spice, and more, go ahead and call Chef Jew at 786-804-8096. That's 786-804-8096. Or via Facebook Messenger or Instagram at Chef Jew Catering for more information. And mention Miss Fins to get 10% off your catering order, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah, but what do you think of that? It's going to be Mrs. Needham, man. Pretty cool, right? Color.
I'll be there. I know where I'm
Awesome.
going to be tomorrow morning.
Yeah, I think that'll be great. She's phenomenal, man. Such a kind lady, and I can't wait to ask her all these stuff about her son because he's one of my favorite players, man. That's one of our nickel corners or slot corners. So,
Well,
um,
I also like really strong mothers. I mean, you don't get a son in the NFL without being a strong mother, and I think we all have something to learn from strong mothers, you know.
yeah, how they create very strong mama's boys. So, I'm sorry, I can't. And then I have brothers, so I gotta mess with them. But yeah, no, man, Color. Final word, final thoughts on this super wild card weekend.
Not really, just, anxious to see how it comes, you know.
All
Maybe we
right.
get
Well, you know what?
maybe we get finally proven right that we can beat anybody anytime, you know.
That would be like amazing. God, with that scenario that we were imposing, I mean, it's not super far fetched because it's already been done before, you know. And if we do go on this revenge tour and take care of Kansas City, and then take care of the Ravens, and then take care of the Bills to go to the Super Bowl, let it be Brock Purdy versus Tua Tagovailoa, something insane like that. Like, will the 49ers get their six, right? Because they have four, they have five. I know they got four with Montana, but I think they have five, right? Or only four? I think they have four. So will the Niners
Four,
get
yeah,
their,
four.
yeah. Will the Niners get their fifth Super Bowl, or will they again beat the Dolphins? I mean, or would the Dolphins finally beat the Niners to win their Super Bowl and end the 50-year drought? Something like that. That I'm just gonna be crying. Like I don't even know.
Well, I mean, look, we got a 47% probability of winning this game.
It's true.
It's not zero.
It's true.
You know.
It's true. Even the Jets, week 1, they had a 3% chance of winning that game.
Well, all you can do is take it one game at a time. Mike McDaniel said it best. He said, "Yo, we're in the dance. There's only 12 teams in the dance." So it's or
14,
at
but
least
yeah, I get what you mean.
at least this week. And it's really just one game at a time. You gotta focus on what's in front of you.
Exactly. Remember 3%. I know, man. 3%.
There's no reason. There's no reason to hold. There's no reason to hold nothing back for next week, because there is no next week.
Yeah, that's why I've been preparing everybody. There is no next week. It's it. This is it. So, man, now we get to prove and we'll be able to know exactly what this guy's made out of. And with that immortal question of, well, if Tua was there, we would win. Now we get to test that theory. You know what I mean? With Tua here and everybody else in this team, they're gonna have to figure it out. I don't care how. You get this W, and then you get the next W, and then you get the next W, and then you get the next W. The road is 0-0, ladies and gentlemen, and the Dolphins have to go 4-0. It is what it is. Gotta make it happen. But ladies and gentlemen, again,
this is the postseason. That means it's a new season, and everybody's 0-0.
Yep.
It's time to go 3. Time to go 3-0, 4-0.
4-0. Gotta go 4-0. So, ladies and gentlemen, come and check out again. Color commentary, myself. Thank you so much for coming through. Check us out every single Wednesday night at 8 p.m. on League Wide Wednesdays. We also have, again, tomorrow we have a phenomenal show for you guys. Mrs. Needham, Nate Needham's mom, is going to be here live. I also want to thank a special thanks to all of our members of the channel, man. You guys really make it happen and make it awesome. And I want to remind all of you guys that Daddy loves you guys. So go ahead and check it out. Take care, everybody. It's Miss Phins. That's Mr. Color Commentary. Thank you. And we will see you tomorrow morning. Bye-bye. Wait. Before I say bye-bye, I'm saying bye. Like, as if I'm doing this right, my Lord. See, that's what happens when you start dreaming in the clouds, you forget what you're supposed to be doing, bud. You gotta let a girl dream, okay? So now, goodbye. Again, this is Miss Phins. That's Mr. Color Com. I'll see you tomorrow. Take care. Bye-bye.